Alright, we're here and we've kept this hand on the draw. It's not the strongest hand, but it has a marvel. And now it has one of these, which is good as well. Basically has a lot of action. This is what I like in a hand. If I had to talk about a hand for this deck, you just want to have a starting 7 that has a lot of action and a little bit of mana. And you will get there on the mana. There's just so many sources in the deck. I very rarely find mana screw is a thing in this deck. Very rarely. I don't think I've actually been... I'm not actually going to jinx myself, touch wood, but I don't think I've had screw issues before with this deck. Alright, so... what could our opponent be on? They could be playing in the energy deck. It is a little bit popular online. Let's just play this guy out. They could be playing the new... there's a new red-green energy aggro out that I really like. It's been seeing some play. Okay, no, it's Pumla, okay. So, in other words, we're slamming Kozilek's Return this turn. Sure. It's no option. Have to interact somehow with this deck, otherwise you just lose. Sweep everything up. So you go. Alright, so Tormenting Voice digs us 2 cards deep. This will dig us 4 cards deep for a land. So this is superior. We need the lands. Can't take the Woodweavers as much as we want to. Gouvard's already got 5 types in it, so if we can get to Ishkanal, we're going to be looking okay. Ishkanal is very good, obviously, against this thing, Bristling Hydra, which is basically unremovable. We don't try to remove it, we just chump it for a long time until they assemble some sort of double strike plus. Alright, so we're going to Tormenting Voice here. Pitching what? Pitching this grapple. Play lands. Play a Savant. We've got 5 on the next turn for Ishkanar, so we're not going to block this turn. Hopefully he doesn't just combo out and kill us. Okay, I'm going to say no blocks. Don't kill me, please. Thank you. Alright, so we're probably just dead. Our opponent has 15 energy. He needs 1 trample effect, and we are just beyond dead. Now I could go looking for a Harness Lightning, which would deal 6. But he would go, he's got what, 5 activations? So he double to 2, double to 4, double to 8. He'd still have it alive. Running them out of energy is a possible line, but I'm just going to slam the Ishkanar and put as much toughness and power on the board as I can. If he has it, he has it. He's got 3 cards in hand. Often these decks will, it has a pretty reasonable fail rate. Well, we're just very, very dead here. Super dead. We didn't show our Aetherworks Marvel though. Fuck. The opponent's gonna... oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is gonna be, hey Ma, look how much damage I can do. Damn, look at the size of this thing. It's a 180 trampler. No, it's a 320. Alright. Well, we're dead. Significantly. Boom. Alright. Alright, this deck is never around in paper, but still floating around online. So how do you fight it? Alright. There's two routes we can go here. We can chalk up on the removal and just try to make sure Pummeler doesn't hit the board. Pummeler is the target for the removal. Bristling Hydra is chump block for days. We can try and play Thought Knot Seers, although I'm not super keen on that because they gas out quickly. Play World Breaker. Natural State is just a sweet answer to Pummeler. So Natural State is in for sure. World Breaker seems maybe average. Chandra, probably average. Tracker is for grindy matchups, not really for this sort of explosive matchup. I think we're actually going to bring in the Natural State. Bring in the extra Harness Lightning. Take out the grapples. Trim and attune. Trim. No, I want to Emrakul him ASAP. Like, I just want to combo. I want to combo faster than he can, basically, is my goal. So attune should probably stay in for that. If I get too reactive, I'm not going to be able to just reliably, like, gut this guy. But I probably do want this extra spot removal. So, in comes the bombardments. What's the 4 that come out? What's coming out? Shave on Attune. Shave on a Puzzle Knot, since it doesn't matter how much life we're at. We'll be at 1,000 and it won't matter. Shave on 1 Emrakul. I'll keep that. I'll go down a Torch of Defiance. Nah. I don't like that. I like that. I'm running it like this. Just up on the 1-for-1 removal. Of course we're playing first. We'll keep this hand. It can remove the first thing. Hopefully we can thin our deck out. Tune, get a mountain, and we're done. Play this, gain energy. Savant, gain energy. I want to keep this in my hand in case we draw any tap lands, any of the game trails. I'm going to attune, get another mountain. Hello, Woodweavers. We'll definitely just kill that thing straight up. It's a card that can get annoying. There's so much energy. We just really want to draw Marvel here and just start activating. That's super scary. See, because if I'm on his end of the table, oh, thank fuck for a removal spell. I was gonna say, if I was on his end of the table, if I don't remove this now, I'm going for it next turn, 100%. Why would they not remove it? Scared of Hellion here, killing Chandra. Okay, so he just... That deck obviously has a fail rate as well. Do we want Chandra Flamecaller is a question. I don't think I do. I'm happy with all this extra 1-for-1 removal. Extra 6 removal spells. Torture Defiance is fine, because she draws us gas if we get in trouble. Gotta remember Hellions out of the sideboard of the opponent. Ooh. See, I like double removal spell, but I don't like no red. We really need to get there on the red. I'll keep it, but this is super borderline against our opponent. Super, super borderline. Oh, that's a great draw. Just getting access to red is the great draw. This is the second game our opponents kept what, like from my angle, looks like a slow hand. Not exactly sure what's going on from his end. Or if he just kept a lot of lands and hoped to get there on the spells. So you say, oh, Hydra, trigger on the stack, we shoot it down. I actually welcome the Attune for some fixing. How bad is it to play Naked Ishkanar if you've got no other players? Can I wait a turn? I can put a land into the bin. It's like now there's a land in the bin. This deck is scary for me. I just don't play against it anymore as much. Like, it got a big boost, like it was a bit of a hype deck. And now it's sort of... So, he builds to smash and double strikes, and I'm probably in bad shape. So I'll just block. I force him to use it now. I suppose forcing him to use energy is good. Just force him to use energy. Okay, we need to not keep drawing lands. Well, it's not a land, which is good. Okay, Ishkana comes down. So if you're playing this deck, I don't like the opponent's deck, not our deck. I don't think Built to Smash is as good as Rush of Adrenaline, because Rush of Adrenaline gives the Hydra trample, which is pretty good. You have to clock these decks back. I mean, I just approach the deck the same way as Modern Infect. You don't want to just sit back and let them draw the cards they need to like kill you. You want to actually put a clock, some sort of clock on them. For me, it's probably going to be this Servant. If he keeps swinging, I'm just gonna. So because I know he's playing the Built to Smash, I'm just blocking with one Spider. But if he was playing Rush, then so he Built to Smash. If it's an artifact creature. Now if this was Rush, he'd be trampling me. Unless he's got Rush as well. He has Rush as well. And Double Strike for the total lethal? Wow. Yeah, you can't get mad about that. That's cool. Opponents get it. If I'd blocked with everything, I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toughness in front of this. Would that even be enough? He's coming with 28. What's 28 minus 6? 22 damage still goes through. So actually I would have had to not block with Ishkana. I would have lost my entire board. Look, that happens. There's no reason to be upset about that. They have to get there. Alright, so we completed the league at 4-1. Got smashed by the Pummeler deck in the end. Deck is good. We didn't get to play against green, black, or blue, white, so I might play another league and I'll tack it onto this playlist just so you guys can get maybe some better ideas of matchups. For now, I think we can safely assure that the Mardu Cardu matchup is winnable, that we can slow the tempo of the game down enough that we're going to win. I'm not going to stress about the Pummeler deck. The Pummeler deck is what it is. The deck often loses to itself, such as it did in game 2. The opponent just scooped it up, had 7 cards in hand, but knew that he couldn't get there. And then you have games like that one we just seen where he was he's able to sequence the correct spells, plays Built to Smash and Rush of Adrenaline, so really heavy on the pump spells. It's all good. Alright, well, I hope this has helped you guys at least be able to understand the Mardu matchup, and I look forward to playing some more games with this deck. Anyway, this is Matty signing off.